All right, this is the harmonic minor. You notice that when I went up, and then when I go back down, I hit a different note, one different note. Well, I'll tell you what a harmonic minor is. It's essentially a minor, but you raise the seventh note. So in this case, it's A, so we're raising the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the seventh note is in A minor is G, and by raising that, that turns into a harmonic minor. So when are you going to use this? Well, you can use it for jazz, you can use it for rock and roll, and it's the way to jazz it up. However, when ascending, you play the sharp. Now technically, when you descend, okay, I'm on the A here now. Instead of playing the G sharp, you play the G natural, coming back down. But a lot of guys, including myself, whether they're in jazz or rock and roll, blues, they're not really technically using it. So, like, I like to use this version of it, which is I'm not going back down using the G in the A harmonic. So let me show you the C form right here. And we'll go over that, and then we'll go over the one that I like to use. So this is a harmonic minor. So technically, you play the G sharp when you're going up or ascending in the scale. And when you descend or go back down, you just play the G natural. So there it is. Got to start with your fourth finger. It's a C form. And a lot of people get confused. What do you mean? You got a G form and E form, type 1 and type 2. A C form and an A form. Some people like to use the cage system. I use this system. I think it's a little better. I'm going to get into the details as why I think it's better. But so we start with our fourth finger on the 12th fret of the 5th string. That's the A. And we're going to use a 1, 2, 4 pattern on the 4th string on the 9th, 10th, and 12th frets with the 1st, 2nd, and 4th fingers. And then a 1, 2 on the 3rd string on the 9th and 10th fret. 1st and 2nd fingers on the 9th and 10th fret. So far we have, try to alternate your picking. So on the 2nd string, I also use my 1st and 2nd fingers on the 9th and 10th fret. That scale is the harmonic minor. I raise that 7th note, which is the G sharp. Okay? Because there's no sharps and flats in a regular A minor scale. Okay? It's the relative minor, A minor to C major, and that also has no sharps or flats. So once you play this, and when you go back down, you're going to change the pattern a little bit. But it's actually easier. So you're playing that A note, and you go to the 3rd string, 12th fret with your 4th finger, and then your 2nd finger on the 10th fret, 1st finger on the 9th fret. That's all on the 3rd string. Start on that 2nd string with your 2nd finger, 3rd string, 4th finger on the 12th fret, 2nd finger on the 10th fret, 1st finger on the 9th fret. Do the exact same thing on the 4th string. 12th, 10th, 9th with that 4th, 2nd, 1st finger. Stop right there on that A with your 4th finger. Here's the whole scale again. That's the harmonic minor. So say if you're playing some type of progression. And I like to use this scale. It's also an A harmonic minor. I keep playing the G sharp going up and down But that raised seventh, that's what gives it the distinctive sound of a harmonic minor. Recently, I just covered an A minor, and you can transpose that pattern anywhere, okay? I did the G form, and then I also did the A major. Now we're doing the harmonic minor. Then we're going to go into the melodic minor. Why use a harmonic minor? Well, it's just going to, as you advance, it just sounds really nice, different, and exotic. And you can so many different things you can do with it. So with this scale, there's a pattern to follow as well. You start with your first finger instead of your fourth finger on the 12th fret of the 5th string and play 12th, 14th, and 15th frets, both on the 5th and 4th strings with your 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Then you can use your 2nd and 4th fingers on the 13th and 14th frets. Okay? Followed by the 1st, 2nd, and 4th this time. So if you can remember 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, you got a really good start on this double octave harmonic minor scale. Let me show you what it looks like. This is my favorite version of it for a playing lead. Start with the first finger. And remember, you raise the 7th note for the G, but you don't have to go to the G natural. Technically you do, but that sounds just as good as without it. So A harmonic minor, very natural, very important, rather. So we have the C form. We're playing this the technical way. That's the C form, which is there again. Okay, write this stuff down, or you know, on tablature, make the tablature, draw the lines, as I've said so many times before. Or maybe I can just put this up on the screen like everybody else is. A lot of you are probably agreeing with that. So this is the version, different version of the harmonic minor that I like to use, and it's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, keep playing, and have fun.